Hello and happy Friday. It's Angus here at the Bureau with the weather forecast for the weekend, and that will be the final weekend of spring because the summer months begin on Monday. That has crept up quickly. Let's take a look at the national overview for Saturday, and what we see is rain is set to smear across the eastern states from Victoria, maybe parts of northern Tas, up through New South Wales and across Queensland. And there will be some stormy weather as well, particularly for Queensland. The wet and stormy conditions are getting pushed out to the east. They're getting pushed by this incoming high pressure area down in the southwest, which is already exerting its influence over Western Australia, and in the coming days will be stretching over many other areas. Let's get a bit more detail by going state by state, and it will be a fine and sunny morning across the east coast from Cairns down to Brisbane, but after a brief reprieve on Friday, wet and stormy conditions return to that area during Saturday afternoon. Probably about 3 o'clock onwards, then we could see storms and rain across this east coast through the afternoon and into the evening. The main threat on Saturday is that these thunderstorms could bring areas of heavy rain, which may lead to flash flooding. Down in the southeast, there could also be some damaging wind and some large hail. Temperatures across the state continue to be extremely warm, several degrees above the November averages. That could mean some more 40-degree temperatures out west. Might start off with a bit of rain out there, but it will become hot and sunny later on. It's a real mix and match weather situation across New South Wales. Lots of different things happening. So let's start off with the northern half of the state from Sydney northwards. Mostly dry in that area and very warm, 32 Sydney, 35 Maitland, most in the low 30s, and very windy as well. There are damaging wind warnings in place for the Blue Mountains near Sydney and the Barrington Tops near Newcastle. Even away from those warning areas, it will be a gusty day across this area. So the hot, windy weather is bringing high to extreme fire danger to many regions, so we'll need a bit of caution and common sense with any activities that could cause a blaze. For the southern half of the state, morning rainfall. It could rain through a lot of the morning as well, really soaking wet weather through the first part of the day. That will clear up after lunch, including across Canberra, but it will be relatively chilly for the rest of the day with southwest winds. Morning rain is in store across Victoria as well. Pretty much anywhere in the state could see rain overnight tonight or tomorrow morning, but it will clear up throughout Saturday morning. The second half of the day will be quite a lot drier, just one or two further showers from lunchtime onwards, but it will be quite chilly. Southwesterly winds keeping our temperatures in the teens for most of the state. And that same wind flow is keeping temperatures pretty cool across Tasmania as well. Again, most temperatures in the teens. It's just Launceston which sneaks into the low 20s. Not a lot of rain across the state, a little bit of wet weather up the northeast around the St Helens area, and one or two showers possible in the mountains or along the west coast. After a pretty wet and stormy day through Friday in South Australia, it will be a fair bit more calm and settled by the time Saturday morning breaks. A little bit of shower activity across the south here from the Eyre Peninsula past Adelaide down towards Mount Gambier, maybe just 1 to 5 millimetres in those areas with a few little stints of wet weather. Dry and sunny further north and out to the west. A real range in temperature though. It's just in the teens down here in the south, but it is in the 30s way up in the north. Quite a hot day expected for Western Australia. Temperatures are certainly climbing as we head in towards the first part of next week. Really hot day by Monday, but 28 degrees for Saturday in Perth. Sunshine is out right across the southern area. It will be a lovely day actually, bright, sunny, clear, a little bit of a breezy wind at times. Temperatures are low 20s along the south coast, but quite a lot warmer than that everywhere else. Minimal rain forecast across the state for Saturday. The only spot really that could see it is a few showers and storms across the inland north, possibly clipping Newman. And across Australia's north, it's that time of year where we've always got that background risk of a shower or a thunderstorm, and Saturday is no different. Once we get to the afternoon, we'll see quite widespread storm activity across the top end, central parts of the territory, out towards the peninsula here and through the Kimberley as well. It's just Broome and Port Hedland which will probably get by with completely dry weather. If you don't happen to get many of the showers or storms, then it's going to be a hot, humid day. And because today is Friday, we'll also look at Sunday's weather forecast, and across Australia's north we'll continue to see showers and thunderstorms, although they will clear out of Brisbane and southeast Queensland. So a mostly sunny day there with temperatures pretty high for the time of year at 34. Chilly winds and showers continue down south, keeping those temperatures stuck in the teens for Hobart and Melbourne on Sunday. Adelaide and Canberra might briefly touch 20 degrees, but a fairly cool day nonetheless. Sydney might see 1 or 2 showers, possibly even the chance of a storm across some coastal parts of New South Wales, and continuing to be pretty blustery across that coast as well. As promised, temperatures are climbing out west, so Perth is up to 34 by Sunday, pretty hot day out there, and it will be clear and sunny. If you would like to see any more updates throughout the course of the weekend on your local forecast, or perhaps check out the rain radar, you can do that on the Bureau's website or app. Thanks for watching and have a lovely weekend.